Oh, fuck. How's it going, slick people? Sorry we're a little late. I lost the intro. Shit happens.
Hooray! He didn't even move it at all. He's just lost the intro.
It went away! But anyways, this is So Like You Know, the podcast your mother warned you about. I'm Bo.
I'm JP.
And I'm Shell.
Shell has had the opportunity to join us this evening, which is very kind of it.
Serving tonight.
Huzzah! So,
Gonna make that money.
Oh yeah. So, where are we at? But if you guys like us, don't forget we do a live show every Thursday at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time right here on Facebook and Spreaker at SLYK... Spacebook? Yeah, yep. Spacebook. Facebook and Spreaker at SLYK Radio. We're also on Stitcher and iTunes and iHeartRadio. So look for us on all of those big channels. And if you want us elsewhere, make sure you let us know. We also have an RSS feed you can follow us at. But check out our website, solikeyouknow.com. Soon we will have a link on there that you can message us and let us know if you would like t-shirts.
Yay.
Slick does have t-shirts. JP is wearing one.
I'm wearing a prototype one.
The creepy mannequin is wearing one right now as well.
My mom has one.
Yeah, there you go. Shirts all over.
Hey, she needs to be official, okay?
So yeah.
My mom has one.
Hey, you're just chilling right here.
I know.
We'll mail it to you.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah. Yeah, so make sure you check us out. Like I said, live shows. If you like shirts, message us. We will send you a shirt for a allotted amount of money.
A lot of money?
Not a lot of amount of money.
How much are the shirts?
I don't know. We haven't discussed it.
Yeah, we really haven't discussed it. But it will be discussed. But if you guys are interested in shirts, let us know. We can get you one. But either way... Yeah, so that's the cool stuff. As you guys know, we like to start out our show with the intro to the craft brew.
In review.
Yeah, so JP, what are we drinking?
Tonight we are drinking the Backside Stout. It is from Steamworks Brewing Company, made in Durango, Colorado. It is a 7.1 ABV oatmeal stout. Description reads, extremely complex malt and oat flavor, sweet with nice chocolate and roast overtones. The addition of healthy amount of brewer's oats is detectable with a smooth, silky finish. This moderately hopped ale is a great choice for the majority of our dark beer lovers.
I might like it. You never know.
You don't like stouts?
I'm jealous I'm not drinking that with you.
One of these days we will have a show down over there.
Yeah.
Up there.
I know.
So, this is very low carbonation.
It's a stout.
I know, but like even some stouts will like puff up. That's like a low puffination.
Yeah, like the nitro as well.
Yeah, it depends. Because like a lot of the stouts you get at like Old Chicago, they puff up a lot. Anyways, I guess.
Are they on tap though?
Oh yeah.
Probably why.
Yeah, because if it's nitro, then you don't get anything.
Yeah. So, hi Tara.
Hello, everybody.
So, yeah, but we shall be drinking this throughout the show and giving you our scores at the end of it. But coming up next is Slick Feed.
Where we geek on your week.
Yeah. So.
Bound chicka wow wow.
Yeah, boy. But we got some interesting news for you. If you guys noticed, the little sticker on the back of Xboxes, PlayStations, and a whole bunch of other things.
Yep.
They have been annoying us for decades and decades, saying that void if removed.
Mm-hmm.
The FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, recently decided that that is completely illegal. You are purchasing a product, regardless of what happens. It has nothing to do with the warranty.
And you should be able to take it anywhere to get it fixed.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to go to their specific places that only work on that per the company. So, sometimes...
So does that apply to Apple, then?
It applies to everything that has ever existed.
I don't know if...
Like, I know Apple doesn't have, like, the void if removed sticker, but they do. Like, they will not, like, say you replace the screen yourself. That completely voids the manufacturer warranty. They won't fix anything.
No, so basically the FTC ruled that the sticker itself is illegal.
Yeah.
But they more specifically currently targeted the game console systems, stating.
Got it. Okay.
But yeah, overall...
it's a product that you could buy, so you should be able to take it to whomever you want to fix it. And if it's third party approved, and they fixed it, there shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
If third party approved by like Sony to fix a PlayStation 4, it's like then they should be okay to do it instead of like waiting
too long
weeks to get it back.
Oh yeah, it's completely ridiculous. Josh, what's up? Mark, how's it going? But yeah, no, that sticker's total bullshit, and I'm glad they've gotten rid of it. It should have never been around in the first place. I agree. I can understand why companies would do it because they're money hungry and want as much as they can.
Well, that and to stop people from like tampering with their like IP. If you can't pull it apart to like get into the guts of a certain thing, then like how would you know how it works without like voiding a warranty?
Yeah,
but I think this helps out like the mom and pop shops that are electronic shops that are like on their own. So it'd be like we can actually fix your red ring of death now.
Yeah,
and won't get in trouble for it.
Be excited.
Or void your warranty.
Hi Josh. Hi Mark. Long time no talk.
So yeah, that's pretty badass. Super excited for that. Mostly for the people who have broken shit that need it to get fixed, because I've been there multiple times and knew I couldn't send it back because somehow, a little sticker over screw hole got pushed in, which voided the warranty. So yeah, I think that's pretty awesome. Justin, hello, sir.
No, he just opened it and probably closed it.
I know, but he can leave it up. We'll see what happens. But anyways, moving on. You Fortnite players out there, I'm sure you saw this one. Not you specifically, but anyways, Thanos has joined the realm.
It's a big deal.
It is.
Don't know if you ever met him, but he's a big deal.
He's kind of the ass kicker of the realm of almightiness. So in-game currently, there is the Infinity Gauntlet somewhere.
So, real quick.
Yeah.
If there are going to be any Infinity War spoilers, will you please tell me so I can stop listening?
There's no Infinity War spoilers.
Okay.
There's no spoilers.
Right.
Justin, we told you have to find the glitter beer and we'll drink it.
Yeah. Give us some glitter beer.
Yeah. I don't want to drink it, but I will if someone can find the glitter beer and get it to us.
No, poop gold or pee gold. One of the two. Or vomit.
Well, the interesting thing is if it's silver glitter and you pee gold, you might be an alchemist through your ass.
Bottle me.
What's up, Liz? So yeah, we'll definitely try it. But yes, so the Infinity Gauntlet is floating around somewhere in the world of Fortnite, and if you find it, you gain powers of Thanos. Yeah. Not all of them. You can.
The way that it works, it's a smaller map. It's a way quicker. 100 people still. The gauntlet comes in the form of a meteor, and it once it hits the ground, it's a mad dash to whoever gets it first. Yeah. You pick up the gauntlet, you become Thanos, and you have you lose all your weapons and stuff, but you have 300 shields,
laser beams,
700 health. So Fortnite players usually 100 shields, 100 health max. As Thanos, you get 300 shields and 700 health.
And everyone's trying to kill you.
Yeah, but your position's always available on the map, but you have super moves, jumps, super punches, and you have a beam. And your shields replenish only if you kill somebody. See, I don't know how they did this, and it was Joe Russo called the co-director of Infinity War, he called Donald Mustard, the worldwide creative director of Epic Games, and be like, it's like, hey, I like what you do. It's like, we actually, on our editing breaks, would play Fortnite for Infinity War. So it's like, hey, do you guys want to do like collab? And it's like,
hell
I
yeah!
can only imagine on the opposite end. It's like, oh, let me confer with my constituents, and they close the door. It's like, fuck yes, we're fucking doing it.
Just mad. There's paper flying up in the seal or in the sky. It's like
comes back in. It's like, yes, I think that would be a beneficial deal for both of us. So right now, as of May 8th, it's going on. I don't remember the time that this timed event will be around, but yeah, it's pretty much Thanos. So I'm just like, holy crap, it's a Fortnite art mixed with Thanos. So it's very cool. Like he does like crazy beam. I'm just like, it's insane.
Yeah, it's next level badass. That's for damn sure. So just super cool. I mean, that's damn exciting. That's for sure. Personally, I've yet to play Fortnite, but I've watched a lot of Twitch, so it's kind of weird that I like watching it so much, but I've yet to really dive in for the interest.
But like to watch.
I like to watch.
I like to watch inside the closet with a Superman t-shirt on.
Catwoman, thank you very much. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it tonight. See what I think. Yeah, where are we at? Oh, Half-Life 3. You got any Half-Life players out there?
There's tons of people.
What? I thought there was only like 2 or 3.
No.
I mean, are you saying there's millions?
If you've been a fan of Valve, then you've played Half-Life and Portal before they became like Steam, and just there are some people in the world that don't know that Valve is like a game company, and
they assume it is Steam, and that's it.
So
The
Half-Life
feature is feline.
Yeah. Half-Life fans have been like gnawing at the bits just to see if they would get like a Half-Life 2.3 or a Half-Life 3 in general, just to end out the series. But the creators, Valve, they don't like doing. They don't like the number 3 for apparently, because there's only been Portal 1 and 2, Half-Life 1 and 2, and then they have 2.1, 2.5, and whatever.
They end it.
But they just leave it open. So apparently enough people in Project Borealis, which is a group of modders, they're just going to go ahead and just finish off the series. And right now Project Borealis has 60 people plus, and among them is one of their former writers of Half-Life. So it's kind of
Half-Life 1 or 2? Or is it someone who was involved in both?
I think he was involved in both, but
That's
mostly
cool.
2. And they're saying that this could actually force Valve's hand. It's like, you know what? It's like, we're not going to make Half-Life 3, but they want to make it. So it's like, this fan-made game, it's either going to go through and people are going to get the closure that they've been searching for, or Valve is going to be like, you guys can make that game, but you can't call it Half-Life 3 because we're going to make Half-Life 3. Oops! So yeah, it'll be nice closure.
Good morning, Megan.
To get that.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Get that over with.
Hell yeah! I mean, that's
but it's
pretty
60
exciting.
people. That's like more than some like independent studios.
Yeah. When was the last Half-Life? That was like 15 years ago. Feels like forever ago.
I don't know, 10 years ago probably.
Yeah, something. It's been a while. So yeah, I mean that's definitely exciting. So we'll see how that pushes. Hopefully Valve kind of just rolls with it. I would hope, and they don't get butt hurt. That would just be set 2004.
Well,
Oh, released 2007. Okay.
Like if they're smart, like they have the people that want to make this game. They have an idea for the game, so why not pay these people to make the game?
But that's the thing about Valve. It's like if they find talent out in the field, like modders and stuff, they actually like recruit them into Valve.
Yeah.
And so
It's
So
like
maybe
it's
this
like a
is
white
like a
hats
weird-
and shit.
a weird ploy. It's like, oh, you guys actually did good. Do you guys want a job at Valve? It's like, and they're just like collecting
I mean, like,
money.
this is like, it's a win-win, honestly. They get a really fucking fantastic game that the players wanted.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it
And
would.
then they get some awesome designers.
Hell yeah. I mean, it would be wholly beneficial for them
Mm-hmm.
as long as it's a good game.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
but
I mean, I honestly, though, like, what better people to continue that game than the people
who
who
mod
gone
it?
out of their way to mod these games because they love them so much.
Oh yeah, yeah, no doubt. Megan says, "I've been praying for Valve to make Left 4 Dead 3."
Oh yeah, that's another one.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead 3.
They
Yeah.
hate the number 3.
They don't make threes. That's just how it
Right.
works.
They ran out of token black guy characters.
Yeah. Megan says, "Have you heard of Ghosts of Tsushima?" Tsushima?
Yep.
Or watched the trailer for it yet? No,
Yes,
I haven't. I don't even know what it
I've
is.
seen it. It's from not Insomniac. It's the creators. It might be Insomniac. Oh man, I don't even remember.
Blumhouse
but-
does stuff now. What is it? What's Insomniac? It sounds like a horror game or movie.
No, it's kind of like a third person. Someone invades Japan and like wipes out an entire clan, and there's this one guy left. Oh man, I had forgotten all about Ghost of.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
I'll delete
Cool.
we'll leave the tab up so I don't miss it. But speaking of things that should be missed,
Yeah, so
Facebook.
This is kind of crazy. Yeah, Facebook. They've decided to become a dating app. And, well, so it'll be a feature of Facebook, is from what everything I've read. It's not necessarily an individual app, but it's like a feature of Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, in his F8 keynote, Mark Zuckerberg stated, there are 200 million people on Facebook who list themselves as single. So clearly, there's something to do here, because, why not?
Yeah.
But he's hoping to build this dating app that will build real long-term relationships, not just hookups. So after he announced this, the share price of Match Group, and which owns like Tinder and OkCupid,
Okay,
and,
Cooper.
Match.com, their shares fell 22%. I mean, here's the thing: is so all these dating sites, they ask you to link your Facebook profile to them anyways. So why not have a Facebook dating app? It makes sense.
I mean, it does make sense. Hi, Jen. But I don't know. It seems like one of those things that, with everyone so worried about their information being on Facebook, now they're going to implement it so that their
Right.
personality is on Facebook.
Right. Okay. And so and that's the thing. So that it was. He explained it as it's a dating profile that'll be separate from your main Facebook profile.
Mm-hmm.
And the feature is totally optional. So if you don't want to be part of the dating part, you don't have to be. So you'll have to opt in, and your friends won't get to see your dating profile. You'll only be suggested to people who are not your friends, that have opted into dating and they match your preferences. So I mean, so it's gonna try and keep it separate. But here's the thing too: is I put opinion because I think everybody has different opinions on this. Do you think it's going to encourage more online harassment and bullying?
Oh, yeah.
When
I
doesn't
think
it?
Probably will.
I mean, online dating just invites bullying and harassment.
Yeah,
Right.
you send DMs to a woman, and then she'd be like, show me your titties. And then she doesn't. It's like, you fucking bitch. It's
Yeah,
like, what's
you
wrong
see
with
that
you?
all
I was
the
just like-
time.
I'm like, what is wrong? How do you talk to people like this?
Will users' inboxes become full of unsolicited pics? What
Probably.
happens if you reject a date? But I also feel it's probably, so like, it seems like it's going to be kind of like a real generic screening profile, so that you, like, if you're interested, you can be like, yes, I'm interested. And if you're not, you'd be like, no, and maybe like it totally just removes it completely from like your radar and like takes you out of the equation on their end, so you don't get suggested to them.
Who knows?
And then like
You
I would
would
imagine,
have to.
obviously, Facebook has the block feature, and like if you have your security settings really tight, like I think that like
I mean, you
honestly, I think
can
you'll
not
be fine.
exist externally on Facebook. It does work. Also, I agree, Jen. It probably will turn into Facebook orgy.
And she
Yo.
said, "Be louder. She can't hear me. Is this better?"
And any women interested in fidget spinners? You got plenty of them. I got a huge black one.
Perfect.
I don't know. I just, I think it's not a bad idea. I mean, like, it's smart. Like, why not? Because then they can get the money from advertising on the dating profile versus, like, all these third-party dating apps that still link your Facebook profile to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Tinder doesn't, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it
and
does.
then Instagram is owned by Facebook. And Instagram, like, I mean, there's so many people that have met through Instagram.
That's why you had to uninstall Grindr? Isn't it Grindr a gay male?
It's the gay one, yeah.
Okay.
And it's like a hookup one. And
A whole
so,
bunch
like,
of weird mental
they're
images
hoping
just
that, like,
happened.
and so my thought is like, because the dating profile is going to suggest people to you that you're not friends with and people that match your preferences, like, it's going to be people that you've never met or talked to before, and then you'll get to know these people and you'll get to build this relationship, and that, like, that's why, like, I feel like that's what their goal is like, they want a long-term relationship, not this, oh, I've known this person for a while, we have mutual friends, and then we just hook up.
In this city, it is very difficult to find someone who is not related to you, Shell, or Bo. In some sort of way. I was like, oh, cool. They're mutual acquaintances or friends with this person. It's like, great.
Well, and I think that's the thing too, is like, it's people that you're not friends with, but there'll be a profile, so you'll be able to go look and see if, like, they're friends with one of your friends, and then you can get the dirt from your friend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know how this would remain semi-anonymous. I don't think it would work.
Well, I don't think it will, and I don't think it's meant to. I just think it is meant to bring in a wider scope of people that you have not had interaction with.
Yeah, I think the dick pics are going to just escalate.
Absolutely.
That's basically what it's
Private
turning into.
messages.
Yeah.
But then also, like, I mean, like, we all know that Facebook has, like, filters, and everything that goes through Facebook is looked at. Like, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if at all, like, if they have, like, a separate, like, inbox for the dating stuff, that, like, maybe you don't get to, like, send nudes and stuff. Like, it filters that stuff.
Yeah, they do have that, so I mean, it would make sense.
Scary enough as it is.
Yeah. So, who knows? It's crazy, it's nutty, and in all fairness, I've never used a dating app. I'm never going to use a dating app because I'm very happy where I am. And I can't imagine myself using it anyways. It seems like, I mean,
Once removed from the human interaction, it's like, hey girl, let me get in your DMs.
Yeah. It just seems so strange.
Jen likes your shirt, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I love it. Wait, you can't see the whole thing. Hold on.
More actually.
Bam.
It's not her dating page, yeah.
Trust data, not lore. The best part is I can wear it at work, and it's a political shirt. No one really knows. Says, what was it? We can talk shit about stupid boys. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so Jen started this postmodern dating group, which I'm so glad she added me to, because it's hilarious to watch the interactions of people
Is it just
trying to get some tail. It's pathetic.
Just screenshots of...
Yeah, just
So
conversations.
yeah, it's like screenshots of the stupid shit that men send us, and then like if you're like Jen, who likes to put awesome like borders and stickers and little filters on it and make it into art.
Epic.
But it's just like a really good place for all of us to be like, oh no, he didn't.
There's...
Really? He's that fucking dumb?
How are we not that much more sensible? Fucking shit, guys. Ruin it for the rest of us. Ruin it for the rest of us.
I'm wrong, but I also don't think it's just men though. Like it's modern art for modern dating. Like.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a fair share.
There are some women out there that say some weird shit.
Yeah, mostly I just get molested in public by older women. That's my issue. If I go to Manitou, I guarantee you my ass is going to be grabbed at least 8 or 9 times. If I go to something, and I kind of have to like tuck my junk because they'll reach for it. They just don't care.
Dude, what's the bar downtown? The Irish pub?
Oh, fuck.
McCade's?
Is it
Jack Quinn's?
Jack
Quinn's. I was at Jack Quinn's, and it was like I was wearing a kilt. It was like, hey, let's go out drinking. I was wearing my kilt, and it was like, woo, it's just stuff, and I was like, hey, I was like, you're wearing underwear. That's not the right way to wear it. I was like, yeah, because people like you fucking pulling up my kilt.
Right? Like, I have
like,
to.
get out of here.
Yep. Yeah.
And then
women love that one. Are you wearing that traditionally? And I'm like, yeah, with underwear. That is how you traditionally wear them.
no, but
Bitch, fuck off.
like the middle-aged women, like the older women, they usually go after my chest. I'm like,
These titties aren't for you.
I guess I let this happen. Okay.
Just let me flick the nipple.
It's like, you work out a lot. Your nipple's really hard. Yeah, because you keep flicking it. Get the fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah, they're older women. I'd say 35 and older, they don't care. They will
Because they know
sexually assault any man because they know we're not going to do anything.
Because they know what they want.
We're just they know we're not going to do anything. We're just going to be like, it's funny because I'm not going to deal with this.
Get a really fucking fantastic.
What?
Sorry.
You went robot.
Yeah.
No, it's the computer.
Oh, okay.
Tara says Devin had a guy try to lift his kilt at Phantom Canyon. Woo! Yeah, I believe it. I mean, it's just people they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit.
Hold on, I've got a song for you guys. I will just...
Pinned comment. Why is that pinned? How do you unpin this? Oh, yeah.
You pinned it?
I didn't pin it. Someone pinned it.
Oh, I might have pinned a comment on accident. Sorry.
Oh, that's fair.
There's like several of us that can do this.
There's a song in the comments for you guys.
Open a new tab. Let's see what this is. So, yeah. Song about the Scotsman's kilt.
If Bard's watching, he'll know what's up.
Oh, this song. Yep, I know this one. We'll be playing that one later.
One sec, I'll be right back. I think my dog is like losing her shit.
Okay. Alright. Who keeps pinning this shit?
It's gonna be Shell.
Unpin.
Or Hannah. Or Jen.
As soon as it gets pinned, I can't, none of my other comments show up. Stop it! Stop pinning!
Epic.
No!
Epic.
Unpin. Derek said pipe thirst is the hidden menace of men. It is. Alright, one of you is a butthead. That's just what's going on there. One of you is a butthead. Yeah, so where are we at?
Steam Link.
Steam Link. Moving on from sexual harassment. Steam Link is coming to the Android and the iOS, which is pretty cool. If you guys don't know what Steam Link is, it is the little Steam Link box that functions over your internal, your home Wi-Fi or your home wired network, so you can play your computer games on your TV or a different computer, anything that has HDMI in. So now, with the Android and iOS, you can actually play your games on your phone from your PC, which is pretty cool.
That's kind of weird.
I think it's cool, but I also think it's going to be really annoying unless you have one of their controllers.
Yeah, because I don't think it translates well.
No.
Unless you can buy mobile games on Steam.
I mean, you can buy mobile games on Steam. But you can also play regular games. But the only reason it'll work is if you have the controller. Because I don't know if you've tried to use on-screen controls when it's like D-pad, A-B.
You're just like, oh,
you're
sweet,
blocking
this
so
is
much of your
fucking-
screen. Yeah.
Oh, I can't see what I'm killing because my fucking thumb is in the way.
Yeah, it's super goddamn annoying. So, I mean, don't be wrong. I hope it does well. But at the same time, I'm like, this seems like a waste of money. So, I mean, I have my Steam Link downstairs and I use it sometimes. It's mostly... The only reason I don't use it more is because you have to have a dedicated controller to it and having to connect something every fucking time. It's kind of obnoxious. So, yeah. But, you know, that's how it goes. But still, I'm excited for it if you guys are interested. It is coming out May 21st. It does have to function over a 5 gigahertz network, so if you have an older router, you will have to update. But anything else? No, it'll work with the Steam controller and iOS controllers. No word on whether or not it'll work on PS4 or any like Bluetooth controllers, because I think most of those link up to Android. So, yeah, no word on that yet. So we'll see what happens there. But some craziness did occur because of Walmart.
Did Walmart just leak E3's game lineup?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
maybe.
Yeah.
So Walmart Canada has listed several unannounced games as available for pre-order. Some of these games have been expected. Some of them are even confirmed. And then some of them are not.
There isn't even one for... There isn't even a 3, and they're already putting like 4 up
Yeah.
there.
So we got...
Yeah.
Of the list of the games that interest me, we got Splinter Cell, Destiny Comet, which is a DLC, Borderlands 3,
Another...
Assassin's Creed, but not the normal Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's a weird one. We got what else? New Forza, new Gears of War, Lego DC Villains. So stuff that I've not heard of is
like
now
Gears of
popping
War
up.
would make sense.
Gears of War 5, though, there hasn't even been a 4th one.
I wouldn't know. I played the first one and hated
there was a fourth
the
one.
controls
Wait,
so much that I was done. I was done 5 minutes in. Stupid.
There was two.
Yeah, there was a
Gears of War
4th
4.
one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was like, wait, no, there was.
Yes, there was. I forget because they had so many like offshoot ones.
Well,
was
yeah,
like-
exactly. Because
Was it officially called for?
Was it right after 3? They did like a
Mhm.
couple others.
Yeah, they did 2, I think, that were...
That's very possible. It's just one of those things. So, I don't know. But they definitely, they kind of fooked up on that one. Here's the list if you guys want to check it out. I'll post it in the chat. Which, don't let this kill the chat. I don't know. Every time I post something in the chat dies. It's like I killed it. I don't know what happens.
It's like you guys don't care. Yeah, I mean, like, it's a pretty crazy list of, like, everything that they had on there. I
Yeah.
mean,
I think these are just mostly placeholders, but like I think it was a little early that they posted it
yeah,
up there.
that's pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Way to fuck it up, Canada.
I think, PlayStation had done that on something recently as well. Right?
Spain.
Spain. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
PlayStation
PlayStation.
Spain.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's bound to happen. It's one of those things, like, you're working on a website, you're like,
you're just
okay, set for release here.
Save.
Fuck, it started now!
Instead of hitting like save and exit, you hit like save and update.
Oh, yeah, because, yeah, it's
Save and upload.
it's so simple. 'Cause usually it's like, update or post for later, and it's easy to screw that one up.
You misclick it and bam.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, Craziness. It does happen. But speaking of craziness, Shell, what do you do? What do you do in your free time? What is it?
Well, hey, so I did read that because I don't really do that much stuff anymore.
Yeah, but you still are shell shocked.
Yes, I am. Okay. So, if you guys want to know what I do in my free time, you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook, as well as Instagram at Shellshock Cosplay.
Where she posts most of her Knights of the Tempest stuff. See? Now it works. Because you still post there.
Yeah, every now and I get that Facebook page reminder like, you should post a photo from your phone. And I'm like, thanks, Facebook, I know. So I'm part of the Knights of the Tempest. We are a sword-tastic equine theater group located in Fort Collins, and we are fun for the whole family. We're actually going to be doing a jousting show, a medieval theater for you guys in Fort Collins. It'll be at the Oasis Equestrian Center, July 21st at 7 p.m. And then we are also, by popular demand, doing a matinee on the 22nd at 2 p.m. So it's a Saturday and a Sunday. And it's going to be in Fort Collins at the Oasis Equestrian Center. If you guys go to Knights of the Tempest on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, you can find all the details there, as well as you can find the ticket link. Tickets are $15 pre-sale. They will be $20 at the door. But come out. We'd love to see your beautiful faces. Come out and support local theater. We love what we do. We're, let's make jousting an international sport.
Yes.
And the only way we can do that is if you guys come out and support your local jousting troops.
There you go.
Yeah. So, sorry. A lot of fun. I'm just really excited.
We can tell. We can tell by your post that you're super excited.
Yeah. And so on my Facebook and all that fun stuff, I've been posting all the photo shoot photos and the awesome stuff that we do. I actually just made a shield for Tony for his birthday, and I'm so happy and proud of it.
It looks pretty awesome.
I saw pictures of it. It was pretty fucking epic.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I've just got to measure the strap for the forearm and put that on, and then I'm really excited to see how it does in an actual joust.
Mm-hmm. Which should be interesting.
Yes, I'm excited.
Is it backed with wood?
So the front is plywood, an oak plywood that I used water and weights to bow. And then the back is a thinner piece of plywood that I actually covered with a camping mat, a foam camping mat to give it padding.
Okay, that's what I was curious about.
With Naga hide.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, it's various layers of plywood and foam and material and glue and
nice.
And screws and all that fun stuff, and I'm really just excited to see how it holds up.
That doesn't seem period accurate. Screws.
She's
a witch.
So,
Witch.
You see the little rivets on the front, the little silver rivets.
Uh-huh.
Those are to hide the screws.
That's fair.
She's a witch.
See, look, I killed the goddamn chat.
Because I was I'm sure we could use the little tack nails, and that'd probably be fine. Or glue it. And I was I just don't want it to take a hit and then just blow apart.
Oh yeah, no, that's understandable.
So, why not?
Someday I'm gonna have a forge, and I can start forging things.
Well, when you do, let me know, because I need a full suit.
That's fair. Yeah.
Full suit armor for guys are much easier to find.
Yeah. Straight plating. Boop. You don't have to do weird contours.
Yeah. So, but definitely check that out. But speaking of events coming up, we got Denver Comic Con that is just a little more than a month away. It's coming up on us super quick. I know, right? It doesn't feel like it's been a year.
Is it Father's Day weekend that weekend too?
I don't think so. But
What's the next one?
Hold on. Where's... when is Father's Day?
Father's Day is on Sunday, June 17th.
Yes, it is.
2018.
Interesting.
Oh, so it is.
Yeah, so it's
I
Father's
feel
Day
like
weekend.
that was a kind of a good thing when they did it a couple years ago on Father's Day, and I feel like there was a lot of like father-son. Like,
Oh, yeah.
things.
Yeah, no. I had father-son nerd outs.
I will say, my favorite was when they did it on Memorial Day weekend
Yeah.
and had the extra day when everybody was off.
Yeah. There's always so much going on.
Yeah, I think
know.
Denver likes to combine things so that way like hotel prices can go up.
Well, 'cause
because
It's like,
Pride
oh,
is
look at
also that
this.
weekend.
Pride's that weekend.
Yep.
There's a wine tasting festival that weekend. And then you try to escape from that, and you got to go Ren Fair. And then
weekend.
there's the Celtic Festival down here in the Springs,
Which I've never gone to yet,
which is fantastic.
which I should go to.
Yeah.
You should.
But I think it's
Don't-
that
But
same
yeah.
weekend.
Is it kitten?
Celtic Festival. Let's see. Hold
Cool.
on. Colorado
And then
Springs
there's the one in
Celtic
Loveland.
Festival.
It's like the first weekend.
Yeah. Well, that was the one that I think me, Devin, Tara, and Hannah had gone to.
It is.
It is. It's the same goddamn weekend. It's
Is it only for the
What?
one weekend?
Yeah.
Fucking
Liz
Christ.
says that the tattoo con is that weekend too.
Dude, at C2E2, like they had like a tattoo fucking corner. It was like a huge corner where you could get like tattoos done.
Oh, dude, if
And
there was
it's
a
like
tattoo booth at Denver Comic Con, just a bunch of nerd tattoos.
They had it at Colorado Springs Comic Con.
Yeah,
I was like,
they did.
It
on the
wasn't
back
like
end
a
of
huge
it.
corner, but it was just like a little.
Yeah, they did.
aisle.
They did.
I'm just like,
That
why
was cool.
doesn't
Like, it's a cool
DCC
idea.
have it?
It is. I mean,
like
it's definitely nostalgic.
C2E2 has it, and they have like a huge block, like
It's-
all these.
you know
big,
why?
These big names.
Because
and-
tattoos aren't children friendly.
Right.
Get
I
the
was just
fuck
gonna say
outta
the
here.
only reason Denver won't do it is because they're not. It's not family friendly. I mean, like it's a stretch that they do speed dating.
Yeah.
and all women are free, and the guys have to pay $20.
It's
I'm
the only
just
way
like-
to get women in
Personal
there.
experience.
Yeah, literally, it's the only way to get women in there. I was like, Jamie, you should do it. It's like, I think I should. Like, I should just go in there. It's like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
It's just a room full of dudes.
And
Superman
one girl. That's just, rotate, rotate,
Switch places!
change places.
So, yeah. Just weird stuff. Jen, I imagine tattooing at con is a chaotic, gross event, but at the Colorado Springs Comic Con, the people tattooing thoroughly seem to be enjoying themselves, but they might just be really good actors and actresses. I don't know.
Getting paid mad tips.
Yeah, right? So, who knows? But coming up next is Slick Tube.
Tube Slickers.
Yeah. Oh, real quick. Go buy your tickets for Denver Comic Con. They are running out, and everyone every year is like, oh, I didn't get tickets. Why are there no tickets? It's because you waited too long. So, yeah, do it. There's lots of cool people coming this year. There's lots of cool people every year, and it's a great event. And I hope the beer garden isn't separate this time.
Did they already announce the
the only
beer
thing
for
I'm
this
saying.
year?
Yes.
I don't.
I haven't heard anything about like a beer release party yet.
Hannah.
Is it still Breckenridge?
And of course, it's Breckenridge. Why would
Yeah.
Why would?
No.
I was like, but they've been going up. It's like I know last year you didn't enjoy their beer so much, but the Snapricot the year before, I think you liked it,
It
Shell.
was better. Yeah, last year wasn't bad.
But like
It
you
wasn't
didn't,
great, but it wasn't
you didn't like
bad.
it as much.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty decent beer.
The
Yeah.
Snapricot was pretty good, but all the other beers before that have been shit.
And it's just like, oh, you guys had a fucking year to perfect this, and then you just like come out with this fucking swill.
Yeah.
It's like, great.
Well, I just honestly feel like every year they keep the same beer recipe, and then they're like, oh, let's change the hops. That's gotta be it. They'll just do different hops.
I think if they came out with, I don't know, like a citradelic type of beer, I think that would go over well.
Yeah. And
Citronella or a citrus?
Citrus, citrodelic. I didn't
I don't know what you said. I wasn't totally paying attention. The citronella beer would be disgusting.
No, citronella is like, you won't get bit by bugs.
The insides are totally protected. You got to pee on your legs,
Keep
though.
some mosquitoes away.
Mosquitoes. Oh, God. Oh, what's going on here?
It's like
It's con flies, but that didn't sound right.
Conflies.
Cow.
I like mosquitoes.
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 It also, yeah, it totally sounds like taquitos.
Mm-hmm.
Like taquitos you get at Comic-Con. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the diarrhea would be worth it. But anyways, Liz says, so when I went to Tattoo Con, there were many kids there. They have face painting and temp tattoos. Well, I mean, it makes sense. I'm not saying it's a kid only, but Denver Comic-Con is a kid-oriented. So, I mean, it's kid to, like, teenager-oriented.
We need to see if we can get into that adult anime con.
Yes, we do.
We need to contact our friends at Nerdfeed.
Nerdfeed. Yeah.
Nerdfeed. We need to go there.
Yeah. That would be badass. Anyways, so, yeah. Slick Tube. Let's move on with that. So, Guillermo del Toro has some scary stories to tell in the dark. I don't know, I went weird with that one.
You went Hispanic in it. In the dark.
That was completely unintentional.
Racist.
I'm not racist, I'm just an idiot. Oh, God, every time I try to call a fucking Asian...
Racist, I'm just an idiot.
I've heard it both ways.
Every time I try to call a fucking Asian restaurant, JP's on the side, just like, chicken. He's messing with me because he knows I don't have control, and I will start mimicking them like an idiot, and I'm like, damn it!
Chicken with shrimp fried rice. Shrimp fried rice.
I'm not racist, I'm just an idiot.
1 second. One moment, please.
It's all about that rice. That rice. No egg roll.
Like, I'm not trying. Dirty, sexy anime con with boobs. Jen, I don't know what you're talking about, but I want to go to that. Where is that one? That's probably in Las Vegas.
This might be my connection, but I lost the show on the Facebooks. Is anybody else having this issue?
No, I'm still up and running.
Yeah, it's streaming on Facebook for us, too.
So it's probably just me, then.
It does happen. But yeah, dirty, sexy anime con with boobs. I want to go to that one. That sounds fantastic.
So Guillermo del Toro, yes.
Sorry, way distracted.
Boobs.
Yeah, boobs are distracting. It's just, well, they're not really distracting. They're only distracting if you want them to be. Fuck it. Guillermo del Toro.
Story book, the children's story book, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, which he actually co-wrote. Did he not?
I don't remember that.
I don't remember either.
That's pretty amazing if he did.
He co-wrote the adaptation.
Oh.
He's not going to direct it. Did you guys know that?
No, I did not.
Is he just producing it?
He's just producing.
Ooh. Who's he stepping aside for, though?
Yeah. So the director who made the mock documentary Troll Hunter, Andre Uvredal, I think he did Troll Hunter, and what was the other? It was a TV show that he did.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't remember now. But he's going to be the director. So, I mean, like, I still think it's going to be fucking awesome. I mean, like, I remember sitting in the library and, like, they'd turn the lights all low and, like, we'd take turns reading the scary stories to tell in the dark and, like, legit would have nightmares.
Yeah, that's what they're supposed to do. I mean...
To invoke that, like, Lovecraftian fear in you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
You're just like, oh, God. Oh, fuck.
And I fucking loved the artwork on the books, too.
Yeah. No, it's just one of those classics that, I mean, I'm excited for this, so we'll see. Hopefully it lives up to its fame because it definitely deserves it.
Yes.
So,
Needs TLC.
Shrimp fried rice and egg foo young, fortune cookie, always long.
Oh, God. Damn it, Liz.
Bam!
Sorry.
Oh.
Disney, you so racist.
Anyways, so Avengers Infinity War. No spoilers here. Just want to state they've been kicking ass to the point where Avengers Infinity War alone has beat Justice League's entire box office run. Like, complete and total.
By how much?
By how much, I don't know, but they've rocked a total of $1.2 billion worldwide.
I was gonna say, wasn't Justice League's like opening weekend only like 1.4 million?
No, like the entire run they were talking about.
Yeah, the whole
Justice
run
League.
of Justice League.
Right, but
I'm like, I don't think that was hard to do.
Run was, but like their opening weekend wasn't that much. I know
but
that.
I definitely think like I think like this may have surpassed Titanic like in opening weekend, like just overall income. It's like. And like 1.2 billion, Bo said.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think 500 million around there is like from the U.S. just alone. I'm just like, jeez, it's so
like,
much.
I'm going to see it. I promise.
You'd better.
I've been waiting. I'm waiting for.
Like,
Tony.
I don't even know how you're on Facebook though. It's like Facebook. There's so many spoilers. We have friends that do that.
Honestly, like, I don't know how I am either. I think like I've just. Most of my friends are really good about not posting spoilers, and then like if it's anything like Infinity War meme-ish, I just keep going. I don't like I just quick scroll past.
Mm-hmm.
Batman dies in Infinity War.
The only thing I have seen is I've seen all the memes where they're like, I don't want to go, and then they're like turning into triangles. And I know that's probably someone really important and significant, or people die. And I'm imagining that's how they go.
Nope, everyone's alive at the end. Even yeah,
we'll see.
Even the ants in the street alive.
Luke Skywalker lives.
Yeah.
So I've been watching Black Panther.
Oh, that's good.
That's a good one.
That's good. You definitely got to do that.
The other night I tried to watch it, and it was like a really long night at the restaurant. And like in the beginning, you know how he starts telling the story, like the bedtime story.
Mm-hmm.
Put me right to sleep.
Oh man.
Just like good night.
And I wanted to watch it so bad, but it was just so nice. That story was great. I fell asleep.
The body wants what the body wants.
That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes.
But I watched a little bit more of it today, and then I Skyped you guys, so I'll probably watch the rest of it later.
Nice. Yeah, my mom was really interested in going to see Infinity War, and I was like, there's movies you missed. You gotta watch all these movies.
You gotta watch 19 movies.
Right?
Back.
Well, no, she's watched a lot of them, but she hasn't seen, like, Black Panther. I don't think she's seen Civil War, which is important. She saw part of Ragnarok. You have to see Ragnarok. I mean, otherwise you're like, why is the beginning of this movie occurring?
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were talking about, like, Thor 2. I'm just like, you can skip that one.
Yeah, no, Ragnarok's important, Black Panther is important, Civil War is important. You kind of need to know who Doctor Strange is. That's pretty important. I mean, they all tie together really well.
They do.
So, and it is...
I think, like, with Doctor Strange, if you don't want to know who he is, I think you get enough of who he is in Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's on Netflix. Doctor Strange is on Netflix.
That is. I mean, and this is not a spoiler. I'm not fucking this up for anyone. This is just people not paying attention if you didn't know this. You need to know what the Infinity Stones are. They're in all the other movies. You have to know that what Doctor Strange has. I mean, these are things to know. So if you don't know what those are, you have to go back and watch them. It's very important for the timeline.
Well, that's what I tried to tell Tony. I'm like, we have to watch Black Panther before we see Infinity War, and he was like, nah. And I was like,
it's like you need some backfill, otherwise you'd be like
super important.
This part, like, okay, this part happened in Infinity War, but it's like really confusing. Like, why? Like, yeah, because you don't know the fucking backstory.
Who are these people?
Don't fucking watch it.
Yeah, no, Black Panther's important. It really is. I could keep reiterating that over and over again. But you got to watch them all. So really check them out.
Just real quick, I do want to say from what I have seen of Black Panther, I love how like futuristic Wakanda is.
Oh yeah, no, they've.
It like blew my mind when I saw that. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Secret nations.
Yeah.
Love it.
What MTG on Steam? I don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
Who knows? Yeah. So
Jen asks, "Did you see my question?"
Yeah, she was asking Tara where was that MTG thing on Steam? I don't know what MTG is.
Magic the Gathering.
I should have assumed that. That's just stupid.
You're just not nerdy enough to hang out with us.
Shut up! Don't you even. Anyway, speaking of nerding out, I'm super excited. When the Christmas of 2020, which is still a long ways away, we get Sherlock Holmes, which I'm super excited about.
RD Day Sherlock Holmes, or
yeah.
Yeah,
but Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes is actually coming back after they said it was canceled.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, no, Jen. Bad. I'm too cool.
He just wishes he knew how to play Magic.
Shut up. I know how to play...
It's true.
I know how to play poorly, and I have more Magic cards than you do. I have a ton. I just got them because
more Magic cards. You probably do.
I got them because I like to draw them, which may make me nerdier. I'm not sure.
But not if you don't know how to use them.
I know how to use them. It's like I know how to use my penis and I can draw my penis. It's not like a one-way street.
Oh man.
So, anyways, enough TikTok. Onto a show that...
How about some Rick talk?
Yeah. You stole it from me. It was a good steal. I appreciate it. So...
you want to say...
No, you got it.
Rick and Morty has been renewed for 70 episodes on Adult Swim.
Woo!
Get Schwifty!
It is described as a long-term deal. So there's no announced time frame, and honestly, if you think about it, each season's been 11 episodes or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
10 to 11. I mean, that could potentially give us Rick and Morty for the next decade.
Oh yeah. I mean, and you really gotta hope it is the short frame or the short seasons. It's just I don't want 20 episodes.
That's
really
a long time. Arrow, 45 minutes, 22 episodes per season. I was just
that's why I drifted off from
fucking
Arrow.
Gravy belt.
Also,
right.
Me and Shell stopped drinking as much, so Arrow wasn't as interesting anymore.
Oh. Yeah, it's kind of funny how when you don't drink a half a bottle of vodka, how horrible the show really is.
Yeah.
So many flashbacks.
Flashback. Oh, we need a flashback and a flashback.
It's been 7 years, and he's only been gone for 5 years. You can't do that many.
After a while, the really bad wigs started looking really good, and then I quit drinking, and I was like, oh, yeah, there they are.
Wait.
I thought they got better.
They're gonna get to a point where, the flashback is the beginning of when they started Arrow. I was like, no, you can't do that. No.
This is bad. Stop it.
Yeah. But anyways, so back to Rick and Morty. They're adding 70 episodes to the current 31, which is going to bring it up to the 1 over the magical number for syndication. It'll be 101 episodes total. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
That's a long time. Then it's going to be... Do they have stuff even planned? I would think that he has stuff planned for, maybe 2 more seasons. It was 70 more.
No, because, every bit of news, I mean, he would have to have some kind of inkling, of an end game, but, he hadn't even written season 4, a month ago. Because
they weren't on the schedule to be renewed by Adult Swim, so they're just Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna end it there.
Well, and it took him 2 years to come out with season 3. So, like, I mean, I'm sure he has some end game in mind, but honestly, I think he's gonna whip the entire seasons out of his ass as he goes along.
I would hope so, because that seems like what the other ones are. A lot of ass whipping.
Yeah.
And tight, young things that can hold seeds. No.
Way up there, Morty.
Way up.
You gotta take this season and shove it way up your butthole. I mean, like, way up there.
Oh, geez,
But
Rick.
to celebrate this deal, Adult Swim is actually going to be rolling out a multi-city pop-up. You guys remember the Rickmobile? No?
Mm-mm.
The Rickmobile, it came to Denver. It was a huge deal.
Was this prior to me liking Rick and Morty?
Yes,
Possibly,
but JP should know what it is. The Rickmobile. It's like I believe it's a food truck. I
Yes.
think.
Okay.
But it's
All
like
right. Yeah. I remember.
It's a big. Did you look it up?
Yes, I remember. It was. So yes, go on. Yes, are they doing another Rickmobile
Okay.
continuation?
Yes, they're bringing the Rickmobile back for a tour. It starts May 17th in Atlanta, and it's going to be making it all the way to San Diego Comic-Con in July.
That's pretty crazy.
So I wouldn't be at all surprised if it makes another Denver stop.
Well, I'll have to check that one out.
It's a big fucking deal.
It's going all over the place.
Yeah.
So that's going to be here July 10th, so I guess we're going to go check it out.
July 10th in Colorado Springs, July 11th
nice.
in Boulder,
And
July
July
13th in
yeah.
Colorado, or Fort Collins, Colorado. So 3
That's
places
weird
in
that they
Colorado.
would go south to north and not north to south.
Well, they're
since
coming.
going
They're
to San
coming from.
Diego.
They're coming from Texas.
Yeah.
Texas.
Oh, okay.
And
That
they're
makes sense then.
stopping Colorado.
Hey,
then
you know
head to
how you know
Wyoming.
we're cool? There's 3 stops in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
California has 5.
And
Well, yeah,
they're
it's
all
gigantic.
like, I could go to 2 of those stops easily.
Yeah. I think we got more in Texas.
Texas only has 2.
Yeah. Ha! Suck it, Texas. It's not always bigger there. So there.
Well, that's cool. Yeah. So, yeah. What did you say? July 10th?
Yes.
July 10th is Colorado Springs. July 11th
11th.
is Boulder.
July
13th is Fort Collins.
Yeah.
Fort Collins.
Yep.
Awesome.
So yeah. So check it out.
Oh, cool.
Because I know we're going to. What is the 10th? What is July 10th? That is a... July 10th. A Tuesday. We're leaving work. Sorry, guys.
I have the black lung.
Me, JP, and Justin got to leave work for a little while. We all have the black lung.
Devin. Devin. Sarah.
Are they into Rick and Morty?
They should be.
I don't know if they are. They never get brought up. When is Vegas? Vegas can be soon.
Work field trip.
So yes. These are important things. I mean, Brian might watch Rick and Morty. That seems like a thing he would watch when children are around.
No. I'm just like,
Anyways, yeah. So cool stuff. It is coming out soon, so check that out. Where we at? Power Rangers. Power Ranger stuff. If you guys enjoyed the most recent movie like I did, and I know JP did too, because he was making the goofy, giddy noises that I was making.
nah.
Lies.
No. It wasn't me.
Oh, there were so many. You could hear them from everyone in the crowd. Well, at least all the guys. I don't know if the girls were, but definitely the dudes. But anyways, yeah. So Power Rangers was acquired by Hasbro. So, which is pretty interesting. Hasbro, still being a pretty big player in the game, has acquired them. And
so I know that you guys enjoyed Power Rangers. However, it didn't do well.
no,
At all. It was 100. It was like what 100 million was their budget, and they only made 142 million in their entire run.
Yeah, the
42
problem,
million surplus? That's fucking...
I mean, the problem is that they made it exactly the way it was supposed to be. That's the problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's also why it's great for the people who are nostalgic, because you went in expecting Power Rangers, and they thoroughly gave me Power Rangers as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
But that's not exactly what everyone's interested in, because not everyone's it wants that campy stuff, you know.
Well, and so like that's why Hasbro buying it, like they have faith that it still has value.
Mm-hmm.
So they did, like they believe in it, but they also, sorry, I've had hiccups. They also know that like it didn't do well. So now it's time to rebrand it.
It didn't do well. They made like $50 million.
Yeah, but I mean, it just wasn't what they were expecting.
I don't know what they were expecting.
I mean, it's not going to be Avengers.
I think
it's Power Rangers.
If I was Power Rangers like producer or executive producer, I would have think like, if we break even, call that a win.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Well, and that's what I'm saying. So, like, Saban, the original owners, have sold it to Hasbro. And, like, they sold it... Okay, so not only did they buy just Power Rangers, there was a bunch of other, like... what do I want to call it? The franchises or brands that were involved in this deal. But, like, they spent $522 million to own this.
I mean, it's still a brand. I mean, it's a major thing that, you know, they still go to cons. I mean, there's still plenty of toys. Mm-hmm. Toys are sold for Power Rangers.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That's
and so there'll be a new line of toys from Hasbro instead of Saban.
Yeah. So, I mean, the quality of toys hopefully will stay just as good or not jump up.
Right. And then there's the TV shows and, like, all the Lego... or not Lego, that's Ninjago, sorry, that's what I was thinking.
I was about to say, there's Lego sets?
Because the TV shows, and I'm sure that, like, that's a whole set of a whole line of toys for Hasbro to come out with, too. And if they do make another movie, which they might, like, I imagine it'd be a total reboot.
I would hope they'd play off the one that came out recently.
Lord Zed.
I mean... I don't think they will, though, because...
They have to. Lord Zed.
Company.
Yeah.
They gotta do Green Ranger.
Yeah, Green Ranger wasn't even touched.
At the end of the movie. Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of was.
Well, yeah.
No, it's not done.
It's so weird.
Drink
the
that!
video isn't loading on the Facebook Live for me, but the chat is staying current.
Ah, that's weird. It's staying fine for us. It must be your weird internet.
Must be. Oh no, she has an Android.
This old ass MacBook.
That's probably
also
what it is. Yeah.
Also yes.
So, but either way, so I'm excited for what could come out of this deal for Hasbro and Power Rangers. So I think it could be exceptional stuff. Not all deals are meant to be, though. So recently, we have discussed that Disney would be acquiring Fox, at least their like the movies and entertainment, not the Fox News. But after Comcast decided to pony up a cash bid of $8 billion more at $60 billion to purchase Fox instead, we don't know if that's going to be happening.
But they would have to go through a whole bunch of like legal loopholes and all this stuff. But it is straight up like Comcast is $60 billion cash. Meanwhile, Disney is offering $52 billion cash and stocks, so it's not like a full price, which is insane to me that Comcast has that much money.
Yeah,
I would think like Disney would be like, you know what, just gonna throw 52 billion out there.
Yeah,
you take it, leave it,
do whatever,
we don't care.
God, Disney needs Fox though. I mean, there's so much that Fox has the rights to as far as the universes go.
Mm-hmm.
Do they need it though? Do they?
X-Men.
Oh my God, Silver Surfer. There's stuff that was wrong with Infinity War that wasn't allowed to happen because of Fox.
Yeah. You don't have one of the smartest men alive in your universe.
Yeah.
Dr. Franklin Richards.
Okay, yeah. Here's not to mention one thing. Okay, so in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, there is a end segment that discusses Adam Warlock. If you don't know who Adam Warlock is, he is a superhuman that's created by one of the enemy cultures of the Fantastic Four. Adam Warlock is heavily involved in Infinity War and Thanos. If you haven't read the comic, I'm not going to blow it up for you because this may be in the movies. So with the involvement of Adam Warlock and Thanos, Adam Warlock basically has to take on an independence that is, devoid of Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four, which is owned by Fox. And then another thing too is that I'll just say this now: Silver Surfer
is a big deal because Disney owns Marvel, right?
Yeah, and Silver Surfer is not in Infinity War. I'm not blowing anything up because that's Fox owned, but Silver Surfer is part of the Infinity Wars comic. So I mean, you're missing Fantastic Four. You're missing X-Men. Wolverine dies in the Infinity War comics. So that can't happen in this until so you need X-Men, you need Fantastic Four, you really need Silver Surfer. You don't need. I mean, he's part of the beginning of it.
Who owns Spider-Man? Is that Fox still?
No.
Sony.
Sony Entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's one of those things is that there's stuff that could have occurred in the movies, but can't and won't, and because of Fox owning it. So Disney acquiring Fox could have really pushed more storyline. I'm not saying that they need to follow the comics, not by any means, because the movie was fantastic of doing kind of their own thing.
And I think because of Infinity War's profits over this cycle of Infinity Wars, I think if they needed to bump it $8 billion, I think they could.
Oh yeah,
and they should. Sure. They'd be like, okay, we'll bump it up to. We're already in talks. What if we bumped it up to $60 billion?
Probably, I'm not saying this is the first offer, but this is the first probably substantial counter offer that Disney has had on that.
Well, yes, it's fucking honestly, cash. It's fucking cash, just straight up. Right. It's you don't even get stocks. It's just here's this net
and probably
value.
What's going to happen is Comcast is they're a smart company. What they're going to do is they're going to get it. And they're going to lease out the rights to Disney, which is going to make them more money, which is probably why they're doing this, because they're seeing the success of Marvel. And it was some nerd who read the comic that was like, oh, no, we need that! Because he knew what was going on. He knew the involvement of characters in that universe.
Yeah, but I think the deal could change where it's hey, I know they're offering you this much, but we're going to give you this much.
That's very true. I mean, it's
very
very
true. I think
Disney
would
be
waiting to see what all would come out of the woodwork and what they'd offer so that they could really size up competition before they blew their wad.
Oh yeah, very much so. What's up, Lyndon? Disney
has a lot of wad to blow.
Oh yeah, they can blow hard. So
they can shoot it across the room if they need to.
Oh yeah, it ain't just hitting the wall. It's hitting the opposite wall altogether. So yeah, no, I mean I want them to acquire it. Not everyone is for this, but I want it solely for that. I know Overlord Disney scares a lot of people, but I'm happy with what they're doing with what they're acquiring. So I'm not complaining about this,
right?
As long as they maintain that quality, and it's Disney.
Caribbean movies too.
Yeah. Yep.
They're all fantastic.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and Disney puts a lot of effort into stuff. I mean, that's what they do. It's their motto. It's their goal. I'm not saying that can't be a scary prospect, them owning everything. I can totally agree with that. But at this point in the juncture, I think they need to own these at least these certain aspects. So that's my rant. So
I don't know. I would like to see X-Men kind of brought back to life, maybe in a new light. I would. We'd have to completely recast everybody, obviously.
Yeah, because, like, Scarlet Witch, not saying anything, she is a mutant.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really discuss that ever.
Nope, they don't talk about it.
They've been like, oh, she's like an inhuman.
Yeah.
That's what they tiptoed around it. They never said a mutant.
And not to mention Deadpool's very muted interactions with the X-Men.
Oh, yeah. It's like, well, you got a huge mansion. It's weird that you only have just 2 people in here.
I mean, like, I'm sure if they can acquire the rights, which I think they're probably planning on doing anyways, like, it's gonna happen, and I would love to have, like, a new X-Men series. I really would.
Mm-hmm.
I love the X-Men movies that we do have. I love all the Wolverine offshoots, too. I think every single one of them was great. But why not, like, in this day and age and in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like, why not tie all of it together?
Mm-hmm. No, it's very true. I mean, it deserves it. It deserves it. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of effort put into from a lot of guys starting from the 60s and 50s to this culmination of beautiful cinematography that deserves every bit that it can. And that's what I want. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, okay. I could talk about this forever.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But
one
anyways.
note I want to mention, I know you guys know I still haven't seen Justice League. It's not for lack of trying. I have tried. I cannot stay awake.
Mm-hmm.
I really
skip to the end. Skip to the end where he's just like, yeah!
Not even for, like, Jason Momoa?
Nope.
This guy dressed up as a bat. Yeah. I can dig it.
Bad. Like, and Wonder Woman was great.
Wonder Woman was fantastic.
I just don't know what happened.
Justin League does not stand up to Wonder Woman.
Because they have to fill so much backstory because they didn't do the movies beforehand.
And they should have.
Which, like, Infinity War, there isn't that much backstory per character. It's like they already established you know this character because you've seen this prior movie.
You've seen so many movies prior, and
you know this character.
Now Justice League's like, we can do that. We can do that. Okay, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We're gonna do Infinity Wars with the villains, and then we're gonna do Infinity Wars with the good guys, and then no one's gonna know what the fuck is going on.
Exactly.
Great. This is what we want.
Yeah. Right. So you give 2 shits about all the main characters in this Justice League movie. You're like, yeah, because there's no fucking backstory.
Yeah. Yeah, it deserves more.
Like, what is their purpose? Why are they there? How do they know each other?
Who are you?
Because
who are you?
All we know, just Flash. He just exists in the universe.
Plastic Flash.
Well,
plastic.
I mean, I guess
there's no backstory to him.
An inhuman, other Inhumans would know him, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So,
it's just one of those fucking weird fucking shit where they try to catch up. It was like, just play your fucking own game, DC. It was like, you're fine.
Yeah. Liz says X-Men movies can definitely be improved, deserves a reboot. Okay, I don't agree with the reboot. For one thing. Fucking Wolverine. He is Wolverine. Like, whole.
He can't be Wolverine in the new ones. He just can't.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is like he can't be Wolverine, but there's a lot they can do with the X-Men still without Wolverine.
Oh, so, for sure.
I mean, and you know they could do a young Wolverine thing, but God, I don't want a different Wolverine. I don't want a different Wolverine.
We might be getting a different Iron Man soon, though.
I hope it's female Iron Man and not just a different Iron Man.
Ironheart.
Yeah. God, there's so much they can do without having to just recast. They can give us a different character.
That man was made to play Tony Stark.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark. It's like, why didn't we think of this fucking before?
I know, right? That's because he was heavily sedated with drugs. Good on you for getting off that. Right. I don't think you'll ever see this show, but just in case you do, Good on you, man.
Hmm.
So, anyways, but coming up is our craft brew.
In review.
So, this time we drank from Steamworks Brewery. We had the Backside Oatmeal Stout. What'd you think?
I thought it was average, slightly above. I thought I didn't get the chocolate taste that they were saying that they were.
The oatmeal is very light. I wish it was a little bit more carbonated, not a lot, just a little. It had the right stout flavors, but
Yes.
it was lacking kind of that coffee-ish, the oatmeal-ish things you expect from a stout. It's smooth. I don't know.
I read chocolate when I read the description, and I'm not getting that.
No, there's no chocolate in it.
I was like, maybe if it was dark chocolate, but
Yeah.
but still, like hardly any chocolate. So it's like it's still a drinkable stout, but not.
Yeah,
It's not up there for all the stouts that we've had on the show.
Yeah, really, when you compare it to, like JP says, the other stouts that we've had on the shows, when you go by flavor you're expecting, it said hoppy. There's no hops in this.
Nope.
It's more juice-like than it is beer-like. I gotta be honest. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not trying to be mean, but it tastes good. It's not the beer I was looking for.
It's kind of a middle of the road beer for me. Like for stouts, like if I were to stack them up.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not bad by any means. It's just
No.
it deserves more. So a little bit heavier on the oatmeal. A tad sweeter, not a lot. It could actually be a little hoppier.
Weird.
Yeah,
You say that?
I know. It's weird for me to say that. It could be a little bit hoppier. Just a hint of coffee. It should have a little bit of coffee on the aftertaste. So, I'm sitting at a 2 for this one.
3.5 for me.
So 2.75. We'll give it a 3.
How do you get a 2.7 out of a 3.5 and a 2? Can that be a 3?
That's
Kind of. It would be like a 2.75, 2.8.
What'd you give it?
2.5 or 3.5. I'm sorry.
I think it was 3.75. I thought you gave it 3.75. Okay, so 3. So I mean that's still damn good score. Don't get me wrong. I wanted more. So I mean if it's out there, and you got those try a 6-pack, whatever you want, I definitely suggest it. See what you guys think.
Definitely drinkable beer. And
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't turn it down if someone handed it to me. He's like, nah. I was like, yeah, I'll drink it.
Those beer cakes.
Have you guys found
Kinda
a grasshopper?
I think we have.
I think we had that one.
Yeah, about like
Nice.
maybe 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, we had
Possibly.
that. They had that one a while ago.
Oh, Okay.
I know we'd have to look.
Mm-hmm.
But beer. Take pictures of
Let's
beer.
go.
That's all right. I got this because I'm cool and I'm going to take pictures of butts.
Screen.
Butts. Perfect. So yeah, it's pretty good. But if you guys are wondering why we're scoring our beers, that's because we post all our beers on Untappd. That's UNTAPPD. Is a website and app where you can score your beers and share your thoughts with others. Share your thoughts with others. There we go. And get great suggestions on beers. You
Yep.
can check them out on untappd.com or get the app from the Apple or Android store. But yes, so great stuff. Yeah, so check them
That
out.
seems to be it for tonight.
Yeah, but that's it for the show. Don't forget, we put out new episodes every Thursday at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time, right here on Spreaker and Facebook at SLYK Radio.
Do you guys have empty space on your iPhone or Android phone you're just dying to fill up? Download the Spreaker app and subscribe to our podcast, or stream us on Stitcher, Smart Radio, the smarter way to listen to radio. New shows every Thursday.
Here we all just
So,
gonna
like,
fuck
you
up
know,
the
is
lines.
not responsible for anything ever.
Oh, and produced by Slick Solutions somewhere in Colorado.
And so, like, you know, it's completely
Weightless.
Like your opinion.
It does happen, but just kidding.
We care.
But your
But your
government,
government
doesn't.
Don't forget that.
Yeah. Fuck it. Anyways, guys, we love you.
Shout, Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. Have a fantastic evening. Go do cool stuff. We love you. Auf Wiedersehen.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye-bye.